激扰，旅客请由
Place your carry-on baggage in the overhead compartment. It is recommended to have your valuables with you and keep them properly.